Hello everyone. So for someone who's not a big fan of Aussie cars, I sure have spent a lot of time trying to perfect the ones that I have, well, made in the game, or recreated. But I guess it's for a different reason than what a lot of people might think. It's not because I'm an enthusiast on the Aussie cars per se, it's more actually because well, I don't know. I have respect for a lot of the people who have driven them, I mean, Peter Brock, Jack Brabham, Alan Jones, Mark Webber, Tim Shankin, even like Daniel Ricciardo or Casey Stoner, like later ones. Of course, Ken Kavang, very popular one. Tony Gaze, Frank Gardner, Paulie Hawkins. They're all amazing, and I have great respect for them. There's plenty of others to mention. Like, I feel like Barry Mulholland was super underrated, but I wouldn't exactly say that I keep up with the whole, racing scene or the Australian car scene. I never really have, simply because I feel that a lot of people are in denial about how good of cars they actually were. I've always personally felt Ford was better. I do have respect for the makers of Holden, especially the original ones, with the old Ecotech and all that stuff, but I genuinely have never found much to like about Holden, especially after 2004. They just go downhill. That being said, I do have a place in my heart for a couple of the Holdens, especially from around those years. The main one I think about first is, of course, the CDX Vectras. Or I guess as the proper term is, it's the CDX ZC MY40, and originally they had V6s, these have V8s. Of course, they're based on the in-game Brunkle Bastion, which is of course a lot nicer of a car than what these two would have been. But yeah, so quickly, I based these two off of, well, first of all, I based this one off of this type of design of Vectra. As you can see, it's got a beautiful outline on it. And the one on the right, I based on this one, sort of. This is very similar to what it was, but this was the car my dad drove. It's a little different. This one is a 2003 model as opposed to a 2004, but tomato. There were small differences, but but yeah, I chose these two because I felt that, they were the most iconic designs of the Vectra, and this one was very close to me as well. I liked the way it looked, and for what it was, it did fucking gangbusters. And I've thrown the New South Wales number plates on both of them, even though we're in Brisbane. So take from that what you will. And then so real quick before I get to the other one, you guys have seen these. I made a video on them before, but I changed the wheels on them. I did some basic work on it. These have some fancy features that wouldn't have been in like my dad's car, for example. Actually the boot looks fairly accurate. One big difference obviously is my dad's one wouldn't have had like special comfort controls or anything, or like a navigation system. But you do what you do, you do what you can. This one is a manual, this one is an automatic. Yeah, but I really do like the way these look. They're quite nice. So moving on to the last one here. It's of course the 1989 Ford F-150 Australian style. This one was of course based on this one right here. I did talk about this in a previous video, and let's just check out some basic features real quick. So as you can see, these are the side tires, and here they are on the real F-150, almost identical. Here's the back with the tray pulled down, and here's the classic F-150 with the tray pulled down. Here is the interior on the game, and here is the interior in real life. So as you can see, I went into at least a little bit of effort to make these alright. Especially with these two, I was very proud, but this one was actually fairly easy, if I'm being honest. But I still think, out of all of them, accuracy is the most important factor. And I feel with these ones it does kind of miss something, which, yeah, that's really unfortunate, but it's nice, you know. Of course, I'd be more likely to drive these than I would ever the F-150, but that's simply just choice, you know. So I'm in the Vectra, the automatic one. I have talked at length about how well it drives, but I haven't really driven the automatic one very much. As you can see here, you know, it has beautiful brakes. I love the control you get on the with the DSE. I don't know why I forgot what the fuck that's called, but that's on me. You know, the fucking move, grandma. Anyway, just the control you get, you know, the simplicity of it all. It's still good, you know, even based on a car that's about 20 years old. So honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. Let's see how it turns, because that matters. It was a little off, but that's on me. Yeah, I mean, it's just a basic auto, but that's fine. You know, you find hundreds of these online, like the basic autos. I mean, not exactly the Vectras, can't find many of them, but yeah, you find hundreds of basic fucking automatic cars. And you know, they all work for a long period of time, and you know, you should be proud about the car you own, whether it's auto, whether it's manual, whether it's CVT, sequential, doesn't matter. Except if it's one of those half manual, half automatic ones. Those are weird. No, I'm just kidding. Drive what you want. Like, those are fine. I'm not anti those at all. Yeah. And here we have the manual Vectra. Not tons of differences between the two, but I do feel this one is faster. That might just be me taking a bias, but the comfort is ridiculously smooth in this. You know, it's just so easy to drive. It doesn't struggle to get up to gears. You know, in second gear, you know, I can go up to 60, 70, maybe even 80 if I really pushed it. Yeah, you barely have to lift your foot off the clutch for it to start rolling, which that's not exactly what you want all the time, but the thing is, it's hard to stall. Like, you know, I find, you know, this would be a very easy person who's very easy car for someone who's just started playing Beam. You know, because they might look at this and be like, oh, that looks kind of intimidating. No, man, it's actually quite good. Yeah. Just want to show you guys how it does at a top speed. Of course, we are in Brisbane, so it's a little... Oh, shit. I'm on the wrong side of the fucking road. It's a little awkward. Oh, well. And that's how you drive in Australia. Then the F-150. Let's do it. Is this the V8 one as well? I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. I'm having trouble with my seating position at the moment, so pardon that. Yeah, it's not comfortable to drive, but fuck, it does look cool. Keep those revs high, motherfucker. That turn. And then crash. Oh, we're still on the road. You guys are taking too long. I'm gonna have to overtake you all. Come on. There we are. Wondering how I survived that. I have no idea. Guess I am going the wrong way, I'm aware of that. But I don't exactly care at the moment, I'm just trying to get my fucking fuck on. Oh, that didn't sound good. Oh, that's death. Oh, that's death calling me. Anyway,